So if this person, there's one of two things that can happen here. The person either doesn't file a claim or he does. Okay, well, if we assume that the information from the past is a good, valid predictor of the future, that means that in any given year, the probability that he will file a claim is 1 out of 5. That is, there's a 20% chance that in any given year he will file a claim. The probability that he does not file a claim then must be the remainder of the time, which would be the other 80%. So we know that he doesn't file a claim 80% of the time, and if he doesn't file a claim, well, these are yearly probabilities, and these are this is what he would receive yearly. Okay, so we assume for simplicity that he only files once a year if he does file. Okay, well, he doesn't file. He has to pay $25.99 12 times over the course of that full year, which means he will be out, let's see, $25.99 times 12, he will be out $311.88. I'm going to put a negative sign on that, so he'll lose $25.99 12 times. Okay, so I'm going to make a little chart here. I'm going to keep track of my event. So let X be the amount earned / paid. Okay, so in other words, the amount he receives is a settlement. Well, he loses $311.88 with probability 0.8. In other words, because he doesn't file 80% of the time, he's going to just lose his premium. But when he does file, what's going to happen? Well, if he does file, he still has to pay his premium regardless of what happens. But in that given year, he'll also have to pay a $75 deductible, but he will receive from the insurance company $1,275. So in the end, negative $311.88 minus 75 plus 1,275. So that means that he will benefit $888.12 in the years that he does file this particular claim. Okay, so $888.12 with probability 0.2. Well, this really means 8 out of 10, and this really means 2 out of 10. So according to our expected value definition, all we need to really do is multiply this by its probability plus this by its probability. But for a lot of people, that's hard to grasp. Why can we just multiply and add? Well, suppose we're talking about a 10-year period. So what do we expect in that 10-year period? Well, we expect that 8 out of those 10 years, he'll just pay premium. So let's say 8 out of those 10 years, he just loses his premium of $311.88. Well, 2 of the 10 years, he will receive $888.12. So in total, negative $311.88 times 8 plus $888.12 2 times. So overall, even after the 2 years that he does receive benefits, he loses his premium 8 times. So in the end, he's still out $718.80. Now, because that's after 10 years on average, that means every year he lost $718.80 divided by 10, which equals negative $71.88. So really, on average, this is the dollars per year that he has lost. Okay, well, that's the practical way of calculating this. So obviously this plan is not good. He shouldn't go along with this. But it also, really, what we just did here is we took the expected value of X is equal to, we took the probability, 0.8, I'll put this in the back just to be consistent. So we took the $311.88 times 80% plus $888.12 times 20%, because really what we did is multiplied by 8, multiplied by 2, added them together, and divided the whole thing by 10. So really this is 8/10. This is 2/10. So really we have $311.88 times 8 plus $888.12 times